So I just realized something. Someone told me when I was little, and I'm trying my hardest to figure out who it was, or at least which time it really stuck, and I have not let it go. And it's that someone once told me that I'm not photogenic. Random. Like, I'm not photogenic, and that I'm just not good on camera, or like meant to be seen that way, like on camera for others to see. And I remember being a kid and feeling like, and I think I know who it is, but I'm not gonna talk, like, that's another fear. I'm not gonna like talk about it on camera because, well, I haven't dealt with the reality of what it's like feeling like upsetting this person. But anyway, yeah, I realized this because I was like, well, what is the real me? What's my true desire? What do I want to do? I was like, what I want to do, what I've always wanted to do. Like when I was little, I've always wanted to do this. I just want to be on camera and be myself. That's all I want to do. I want to talk. I want to tell jokes. I want to sing. I want to dance. I really want to sing. I love singing. I love just connecting with others and show and just like being loud and like and myself. And I was such a loud, like, expressive child. I remember that. And now I'm like, why have I turned into this like little, like, shy person not wanting to be seen? I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want to be upset. The smaller I make myself, the safer the safer I'll be, because if you are big enough, you are noticed, and then you're seen, and then, your safety is literally in jeopardy. And somewhere along the way, it just kind of, as little as possible, as quiet as possible. Oh my gosh, you cannot believe the amount of throat chakra and clearing and trying to just get my voice back, and like making this video. I went into hermit mode for like 5 years. I haven't really been on social media that much, and I'm slowly coming out of it again. And like it was hard for me to even talk or even like joke and make jokes and like being my authentic self in any way. I was completely cutting myself off from that constantly, with this fear of like, if I am seen, I'll be wrong. I'm not enough. I'm wrong. Like, I'm wrong in some way. Like, I literally had someone in my life, and it just kept getting reinforced through other relationships and other people until it was finally dealt with. The thought of being wrong and so not enough that it's just self-concept life-threatening. Like, it's I'm a mistake, basically. And if that makes sense, I'm glad. But if not, I'm sorry. I apologize. But yeah, and I started this new thing where I'm going to be making a new video every day, because this is what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to talk. I've always loved talking, and I've always wanted to, like, every assembly as a kid and stuff like that. I want to do that. I want to talk to people. And now when I think of it, at least like before, like this last couple days anyway, like, I'm really, a lot of shit's changing, but really finally coming out of it and stepping into that. But before, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine speaking or being a creator. Like, I have nothing to say, nothing worthy to say, and no one will enjoy what I have to say, because the thought of, if I'm still learning myself, I'm not worth teaching. I'm not worth being learned from, if that makes sense. But life is I will forever be the student of life, you know, like, they're student for life. Like, I want to constantly learn things. We all do. That's the whole point. And it's the fun part. I love learning. Like, what? So it's just, I got into these little boxes and little cages of way of thinking, and it's finally been freeing, like, just opening up and not feeling so fight or flight. So it's been nice to breathe. And literally, I've been breathing better. Like, like, that affects you. Yeah, it does. It affects you.